For people with mobility challenges, getting access to a safe and reliable ride to get to medical appointments can be a challenge. Community Paramedics Services has been helping get people to their appointments for years. But there are so many other life moments people crave, like going to a wedding, visiting a museum, or even going to Lockport for a hot dog. Now, Community Paramedics has expanded their service to get more mobility challenged people out and about in the community. It's called Assisted Excursions Manitoba. Joining us now is the Director of Community Paramedics Service, John Mackay. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Rochelle.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. Now, before this new feature that we're going to talk about, let's talk about what you've been doing. You're either retired paramedics or off-duty paramedics, right?
Correct. We have a gang of retired and off-duty paramedics who, for years, we've noticed the deficits in terms of transportation, getting people to where they need to go. The bottlenecking in emergency departments has been because the beds can't be relieved to get the next people in.
Okay.
And so what we do is non-emergency transportation. We take people home from the hospital, but we also take people from home to their necessary appointments, very important appointments, whether you have a cancer diagnosis or a dialysis, orthopedics. We take people to those appointments, people that can't get out of their homes easily, people that traditionally fall through the cracks. We also have half a dozen people a week that call because their transportation that was booked through facilities fell through and wasn't available. So we're plugging holes, trying to fill in and help out that way, get people where they need to go.
This is a real problem in our community, so you're filling that void.
Right.
And so what sort of response do you get from people, not only when you're bringing them home safely and they know that they're in good hands?
Right. Well, we make a lot of friends because we end up being an answer that just wasn't there before. And when someone's used us, whether it be between facilities or from home, they end up using us again and again for getting out to life's events, getting to a dentist appointment or ophthalmology, things that help increase their quality of life while they're shut in at home.
Right.
So it's very rewarding. Like, I spent 35 years in EMS. What I'm doing today to help people that are able to get to these appointments, it's very rewarding. And all the paramedics that work with me, they find it that way too. It's very therapeutic for a paramedic who's used to chasing emergencies with lights and sirens.
But, you know, people don't just have medical appointments that they want to go to. They want to enjoy their life and do things that are fun. And so that's what this new service is about. Tell us about this new service.
The service was kind of born because we had people from care homes and assisted living facilities that had other places that they wanted to go that they could never get to before. And
like
then when
what?
Weddings, funerals, even we've taken a few people out to their 100th birthday with a family who had a picnic. This last summer we took an excursion out to Winnipeg Beach where people got to jump in the lake in a water wheelchair one more time, from a care home. It was an amazing thing to see. And from that, the idea of doing excursions for people rather than just individuals to medical appointments was born. It was kind of, the market demanded it. People were asking if we could do it. And of course we could do it. As paramedics, we have a wide range of duties that we do as paramedics, but paramedics aren't just working in the ambulance anymore. They're doing all kinds of things. And so we thought, what about enhancing people's quality of life, not just getting them to their appointments, opening up the world to them. And I will say that while a lot of places, most places now have handicapped access, the barrier can be getting out of your home to even get there.
Right.
So we use some of the toys, like we have this stair chair.
So you have this piece of equipment here that you brought in this morning, which makes it easier for people to leave their homes.
Right. And someone with a newly fractured hip, for example, they're not set up to get in and out of their house with a ramp and follow up with orthopedics. Of course, we can get them out and bring them home safely. And we're like the Queen or the King's Guard. We stay with them from the time we get them out of bed to the time we tuck them back in their favorite chair back at home.
How are you paying for this?
Well, we don't pay for it. We're a private business. It's fee for service.
Nice.
But because we're one medic and we are the escort, it's a lot cheaper than using a stretcher service or having to hire a nurse to come along on a handy van. We're a one-stop shop.
That's amazing. Well, and of course, a service that is in dire need in this community. Thank you for sharing this with us.